After finishing part in the Stena Nesto, we went directly to the highway to catch a car and to go already to the Turkish border and to Alexandroupoli, but no one stopped until one Albanian couple with whom we came like 20 kilometers further on the small harbor village. So as you see, we are nowhere today. So it's approximately like 6 o'clock and we are near Porto something, where is the lake and the sea are connecting to each other, and there is a beautiful line. We're trying to find a place for a tent for camping, because actually we had one place, pretty good one, in the forest, but we was thinking to go to a cafe, and then cafe was a bit far away, so we went there and it was closed, so we decided to go further and further. There is no really actually a land where we can set a camp, so we found abandoned. I guess it's like a place where they I don't know how it's called, like where they making the crabs artificially. So there is like a lot, like a tons of the dead crabs. Now we found a small beach which is nearby, so maybe we can stay here. Yeah, as you see, even here we can see the parts of the dead crab, which are pretty big one. Here's one more. And over there's like a lot of them, like plenty. I mean, yeah. So if you ask me what I'm doing this morning, over here I'm collecting the jars of the crab, while fishermen are outside and they're coming back, so I will explain them that I'm not stealing their crabs. So today morning I was thinking to go to this church. It's a pretty nice place. It's situated on the lake, and this is actually the lake, and the other side is the sea. So it's pretty narrow road. It's also going forward, and the church looks pretty nice. It's like Mont Saint Michel, but the mini version of it. It's also on the lake, and I see that there's a big bridge. So I think it will be nice. As you see, the first signs of the fires, which were in the northern Greece like some months ago, and was pretty huge one, and those are first signs of it. And we're also going to Alexandroupolis, where it's actually a lot of forests were burned, so I guess we'll see that also. Ага.
Ну тут таких полей сейчас много.
Наверное. Good morning. Look where we was sleeping today. It's near the road, in the field actually. Because you see there is a field. It was not the best night which I had. I feel like I was beaten by sticks on the back. Our tent broke yesterday here, so we needed to repair it fastly because it was already dark, and there's dogs over there on the petrol station, and dogs over there which were super crazy and barking like all night. There was like super crazy dogs. One of those was starting to barking, and then they continued and never stopped until now in the morning. Also, we tried to book a hotel just for making a montage of videos and go to the shower, but there is no hotel on the appropriate price. And we booked it for tomorrow, and not so cool. So we have still 20 kilometers to Alexandroupolis, and afterwards we can slowly start to move to the Turkish border, to cross it and to travel in the Turkey. So for this day we're planning to get to the Alexandroupolis and just rest a bit for today and tomorrow. So we were going to a highway, and this is locked, the door, so we can't go, but look at that, there is a key over there from that lock. Very nice, very продуманно. So bad news, the people are not so nice, and they don't stop for taking hitchhikers to Alexandroupolis to just go 20 kilometers over there. Which one that машина могла бы назвать? So we were waiting for 2 hours on the start of the highway, and now we're thinking to take another road where we can walk and where we potentially can stop another car who is going in a small village. From that road it takes also like 20 plus kilometers to get to the Alexandroupolis, or to the first villages near the Alexandroupolis, and we're hoping that we'll get there. We don't have so much water, but the nearest village with the shop is 2 hours by walking, so I think it will be fine, right? This is our breakfast. So as you see today, we woke up under the olive tree, exactly like a Jesus Christ when he was a baby. But when he was a baby there was no dogs who was barking all the night, so disrespect for all dogs who are watching this channel, because I'm starting hating you. Stop barking, please, and let the people sleep free. In the end of July, in the northern Greece and in the part of Alexandroupolis, there were a big fire on the forest. And here we can see the consequences of those fires. So you see dead and burned trees as a grass, and there is also the smell of the burned objects. At night we also passed the main burned part of the forest on the hill, which we couldn't record. Охраняет нас от плохих собак. Идет за нами. Наш собственный песец. Его зовут Крейг. Он идет с нами уже так 10 минут и не гавкает на нас, в отличие от других плохих собак, как вон та за забором. Крейг ждет нас. Он знает, что мы отдыхаем. Мы отдыхаем, а Крейг ждет нас. Немножко гуляет, нюхает свою территорию, обнюхивает, это важно, но ждет, потому что он верный пес. Верный бродячий пес.
Взять автостопщиков сначала.
Let's go, Craig. Going there.
Ты не кусай меня за попу, ладно?
Может его погладить?
Не стоит.
Даже Крейг.
Не
Может-
бывает собачек, пожалуйста.
Может, он укусит меня за ногу?
Мне тут нравится.
Да?
Можно. Они не любят, когда их по голове трогают. Это
Как же
неприятно.
показать Крейгу, что мы польщены? Goodbye, Craig. Bye, you was a good dog. In general, as you can see from the color of our heels, this was a difficult and exhausting part of the journey, during which we didn't shoot much video because we were constantly tired. So today is already 8th of October and the weather is becoming not so good. As you see, it's approximately 15 degrees Celsius and it's kind of cold, so we need to figure out what to do next because the weather is changing and we don't want to be cold. But anyway, we will be in Georgia. Just a sign that actually summer is already ended and there is autumn and winter is also close. After passing more than 40 kilometers in 3-4 days, we were very exhausted and decided to take a bus until Turkey, which we did.